And that was Jibeo Logebe with the health tips, health monitor. And she contributes a lot when it comes to telling you what to do, what to eat, the right things to do. Like I always say, my should I say nutritionist tells me that fruits, vegetables, and a lot of water. But I have a queen. She'll be in the house shortly. She'll be on set shortly. So I'll ask her if I'm right about that or what are her own beauty tips and all that. But for now, I have someone I told you earlier who does something for children. And, anybody who helps children does a laudable job as regards the fact that we have a whole lot of children. And then last week, was International Day for Refugees, and I always say that when it comes to that, that the most affected are women and children, as it were. Even in terms of wars and what have you, it's always women and children. But Hope for Life Initiative, and I have Candy in the house. Candy, it's a pleasure having you, and I'm really eager to know more about it's an NGO.
It's an
All
NGO.
right. How long has this NGO been established now?
About 2 years, but it just started functioning this year.
This year.
Yes.
Wow, great. So you're really neck deep in work right now.
Yes.
Okay, now Hope for Life Initiative. Maybe you're just going to break that down by also telling us the activities Hope for Life Initiative carries out.
Hope for Life Initiative is out there mentoring children in schools in the rural communities,
Okay.
and also trying to put children who cannot afford to go to school in school,
Wow.
basically, and also empowering the young ones in some kind of skill that they may be interested in.
Okay.
It
Now,
could be at direct, it could be making hearts, whichever case may be.
oh, okay, great. So this is about children going to school and learning basic skills
Yeah.
and training, like handwork
Yeah.
and what have you.
Mhm.
All right, now tell us, not just that, but give us more insight into how it started, the takeoff.
Okay.
And so far, I know that you must have gone through a lot of, stuff.
Hope for Life Initiative is a non-political organization. I would emphasize that.
Okay.
And
It should be.
yes, it's about impact on those children. And since we started, it's not been easy because what we do is basically what identify communities we want to work with. And when we identify these communities, we get in touch with the ballet or
Mhm.
whoever is responsible for that community, who puts us in touch with those children who are from impoverished families. Then we take it from there. We know how to go about finding out that those children that come in contact with the organization are actually who they say they are and actually are impoverished.
No, you said you get in contact with the community.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not like you go on the streets and pick children, like,
No, we don't do that.
You don't?
We don't go into streets to pick up children. We don't do that. What we basically do, like I said, is go to these communities. When we identify the communities, then we know the communities we want to work with, and then children from that community are those whom we work with.
There must be a reason for that.
Well, no particular reason, but the main reason is we believe that families are very important, and in a society like ours, most families are constrained or probably handicapped to afford to send their children to school or even provide the basic necessities. We want to work with this kind of children because offering hope is not, if you offer hope to a child, the child can never have a stolen childhood. And it's all about hope. When you give a child the hope he needs, he's
Mm.
encouraged to be more confident in himself. These are the kind of children we want to work with.
Okay, so now tell us about some of these activities that you do, some of this assistance that you give to these children apart from education. And you mentioned craftsmanship and all that. Can you tell us a lot more about
Oh, well, there are some children in school at the moment.
Okay.
These children could not, some were sent out of school because their parents could not afford to keep them in school.
Okay.
And when we got in touch with the ballet, he said, well, there are some children who cannot afford to go to school. They've not been able to pay their school fees. If you can help me, as we have such children. And so those children are in school because of Hope for Life Initiative.
Mm. Yeah, that's a visual on of some of the, these are some of the children that you have.
Yes, from one of the communities we work with.
Okay, and you took them to,
The
okay,
music-
there's an art gallery.
This is an art gallery.
Okay,